Hey everybody at Trans Youth, it's me, Teja, and I am back to do another video. Um, yeah, I hope this works because I've been having some issues with my computer. It keeps making noises every time I make a video. So anyway, this week's topic is about dreams. And basically, do you dream of yourself as the old you, or the male you, or the current you, or I guess in my case the female me? And it was definitely an interesting question. I kind of had to think about it. I mean, to be quite honest, I have dreamt of myself in both genders. And it's really hard. I'm going to start off by saying it's really hard for me to distinguish what gender I am in my dreams. Like, obviously I feel female, but I mean, I'm seeing through my eyes or my perception. I can't exactly see myself in my dreams, so therefore I tend to be female in my dreams. But in some cases, I mean, I have had dreams where I am not, where I am viewing myself outside myself, and in that case, I have been male or female. Usually, when I dream that I'm male, it is past events, or things that have happened in my past that may have happened differently or have been like dramatized or whatever. But like it's usually when I am dreaming myself in male, I'm usually like, I'm surrounded by people in my past who knew me as male and stuff like that. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that even though I'm progressing nicely, I feel, through my transition, a lot of the people that I know and love that I've grown up with still don't really see me in this light yet, and that is mostly because of the fact that that is mostly to do with the fact that I am in England and they are in Vancouver, so they don't get to see me every day. They haven't really seen me go through my transition. They just hear it and, you know, see the occasional photo. And I guess that's probably the hardest bit, one of the hardest challenges that I'm facing in terms of my transition at this point in time. So I think that's what it has to do with. Also, I mean, there are, you know, some things that have happened in my past that I wish could happen differently, be it like relationships or scenario, like work or whatever. And I feel like when I am in those situations in my dream and I am male, it's because I just have sometimes a little bit of, not guilt, but, you know, I look back on it and I think of the things that I could have done differently. So I guess that is that. But I mean, most of the time, 90% of the time, I am female in my dreams. Or at least I feel female in my dreams, just because I don't really perceive myself in my dreams, if that makes sense. I am like a spectator and I can only see through my eyes. I'm like the camera and whatever. So what else? Yeah, that is that question answered. I hope that answered it okay, because I'm not really sure if that kind of answers what you are wanting. And last week's question, what is success in transition look like to me? And I've thought about this for a while, and really, success can mean so much to every single person. Every single person who is in in transition or in life, just doesn't matter if you're in transition or not, happiness and success is something that we all kind of want. And sorry, my hair is doing okay. It's different for everybody. It's different for anybody in all walks of life. But I think the one thing that we all aspire to do in life is to self-actualize. And I mean, a lot of us don't fully self-actualize in our lifetime. And that is just part of being human. It's part of the human experience. And I think the process of self-actualization is the road to happiness, or a road to internal fulfillment, to make yourself happy and make your life full and fruitful. And I think that for those of us who are in transition, it is a process of self-actualization, of us seeing ourselves for who we really are. And I think that success is when, beside all of the procedures and the material items that we collect through transitioning, I think that the success is when you are happy with yourself, and you begin to know and understand who you are as a person. And I mean, a lot of people will sit here and say, oh, I know who I am, I know what I like, I know what I don't like. But that's not true, because as you continue to go through life, your opinions change, you encounter new scenarios, you obviously haven't experienced every single thing on the planet, so you don't know what it's like to do this or what you like to do that. And having those experiences, I think, are fundamental in terms of growing as a person. And so I think the ability to self-actualize and to fully be truly happy with who you are is what is going to make success through transition. I just also feel that, as important as it is for everyone to pass, for like passability and to, attain certain items and to do certain procedures, I think a lot of the times in transition we get so hung up with how we look and what we aspire to be that we don't really look at the here and now and focus on our lives. And I also think that we inhibit ourselves from truly flourishing as individuals because we are so hung up on the way we perceive ourselves and how we think the world perceives us. I personally believe that once, like, don't get me wrong, I really do think it's important to, have that peace of mind to, look a certain way, present a certain way, whatever, that's fine. But the fact is that life still happens. We all go through life and we need to, make ourselves happy. So I really, really want to advocate, I really, really, really want to advocate the whole continuing to live your life, to make yourself happy, but as well as to, think of things outside of transition as well, because the whole world does not revolve around you and your transition. I really think that's a hard lesson for us all to learn. But yeah, I hope that made sense. I guess that's all I really have to say on the topic. So just to recap, I dream myself in both genders, mostly female, and I think that success in transition is to be able to be on the road to self-actualization and to be able to think and be in the world outside of your transition and your bubble. Because at the end of the day, we want to be well-rounded individuals and well-rounded people who are integrated into society. And that is the key. That will in turn be the key to passing in the long run, is if you are comfortable with yourself, you know yourself, and you know you're making yourself happy, you're a good person, you do what you need to do, you get the job done, you can form relationships with people, maintain relationships with people, you can, you know, hold down your own, you don't need things from other people. That is when you can really help yourself, and that's when you really start passing in society. That's it. I want to quickly apologize for not making a video last week. I have been deathly ill, been in and out of the clinic and surgeries all week last week, because I had an infection. It's all sorted now. I'm on the road to recovery. I'm fine. I'm also moving, so I've been really busy. I'm starting a new job soon, and I'm thinking about going back home for a visit and stuff like that. So life's been pretty crazy. I do apologize, but I am back here on the regular. If you want any more information about me, you can always check out my own personal channel, which is xoquestionmarkox, or you can write a comment, you can subscribe, and if you do have a question, please send them to transyouthchannel@gmail.com, and we will be more than happy to answer your question on a future video. So until next time, love and respect yourself, and I will see you all later. Bye!